So, you ever feel stuck at work? Kind of underwhelmed, or maybe just bored? Well, you are definitely not alone. We're going to talk about why that happens, and more importantly, how you can get that spark back.
I mean, have you ever really felt that? It's this weird kind of numbness, right? It's not stress. It's not being overwhelmed. It's actually the opposite. It's that feeling when you're just going through the motions, totally bored, even though your plate isn't even that full. And you know what? It's super common.
We hear about burnout all the time. That's when you're just completely fried from having way too much to do. But have you heard of its evil twin, Boreout? It can be just as draining. Boreout is when you're underwhelmed, when you have a total lack of challenging, interesting work. And hey, this has nothing to do with being lazy. It's about your brain just not getting the stimulation it needs. So let's really dig into this. What exactly is workplace Boreout? I mean, what does it actually look and feel like day to day?
Okay, so at its heart, Boreout is just this professional numbness. It happens when your job is basically just a bunch of tasks you can do on autopilot. Your brain is just idling, You're not having to think or stretch or learn anything new. And man, that lack of engagement, it is so draining.
So, how can you tell if you're stuck in this kind of rut? Ask yourself this. Does your day basically feel like a checklist, like stuff you could do with your eyes closed? Are your tasks just the same thing over and over again? If you're nodding along right now, listen, that feeling you have, it's not you being ungrateful. It's your brain literally screaming for a real challenge.
Okay, enough doom and gloom about the problem. Let's talk about the fix. Because the good news is you can totally break this cycle, and we're going to do it with something we're calling high-energy moves.
So here's the game plan. It's just 3 main moves to get that energy back. First, create stretch goals. Second, grab some new responsibility. And third, expand your skill set. Simple, right? Let's break down each one.
All right, first up, stretch goals. Now, this isn't about setting any old goal. We're talking about a bold, super specific target that actually forces you to get out of your comfort zone. The whole point is that the goal should make you have to learn something new or level up your skills just to get it done.
Move number 2. Go out and grab more responsibility. Seriously, look for those projects that you can volunteer for. The ones that, if you're being honest, scare you just a little. That feeling, that little bit of, uh-oh, that's a great sign. It means you're on the right path. New work, new challenges, that equals new growth every time.
And number 3 is all about expanding your skill set. And listen, this doesn't have to be some huge monumental effort. It can be something small, like take a quick online course, or try building a little prototype for an idea you've had. You could even just ask to shadow a coworker in a different department for an afternoon to see what they do. Easy stuff. So making these moves is an awesome start, but how do you make sure it's not just a one-time thing, How do you make these changes actually stick?
Here's the secret. You have to make it measurable. You just have to. If you're learning a new skill, find a way to track it. Taking on a new project, track that too. Actually seeing your progress is the thing that keeps you going when that first burst of excitement starts to wear off.
I mean, even a super simple chart where you just track your wins every week can be a game changer. Just seeing that bar get higher, seeing your progress right there in black and white, it's so powerful. It's real, solid proof that what you're doing is actually working. And this leads to something that's absolutely critical. You have to, and I mean have to, celebrate the small wins. Did you finish one chapter of that course? Awesome! Pat yourself on the back. Did you speak up in that scary new project meeting? That's a win. You've got to acknowledge it. Because celebrating is what keeps that momentum going. Okay, so let's wrap this up. We've figured out what Boreout is, and we've got a 3-step plan to fight it. Now it's all about putting it into practice so you can get your focus and your drive back.
Really, the most important message here is simple. Stop drifting. Boreout is what happens when you let your career just happen to you, when you're a passenger. These moves we talked about, they're all about you grabbing the steering wheel and taking control.
So the real takeaway is this. The only way to stop feeling numb at work is to purposefully, intentionally put some challenge back into your day. When you do that, you get your focus back. You give yourself a reason to actually be excited about work again. And the best part? You're the one with the power to do it. So I'm going to leave you with a question. And don't think about tomorrow or next week. Think about right now. What is one small thing, one stretch action that you can do today to start breaking that bore-out cycle?